When you have expectation, it means you've done something good. That being said, we're not surprising any team anymore. There were many nights where the teams would play their second goalie. It's not happening this year. Teams are ready for us. But that being said, I like the way we played for most games this year. I really feel that as an organization, our players are coming in this year with that mindset. We have a high expectation. It's a good thing.
We've done this a couple times this season where we get back to what we need to do. Now the consistency thing is something that we need to grow. If we think we're going to be perfect, which we're all striving to be, we're going to go insane. But we want to push for perfection.
I've always said that these players are not robots, they're human beings. They're not computers that you turn it on and expect this will happen every time I turn that on. You go to a game and you don't know what you're going to see, and that's the glory of all sports.
For us to not lose anyone was important, and to make sure we had the same group that established a team identity of relentless pursuit.
Turned away by Quick. They'll slide the puck across to Kupari. Backdoor, they score! 5-1 the final here in St. Louis.
What I think a lot of people forget is the wear and tear on an 82-game season as far as the travel and the back-to-back games and 4 games in 5 nights. As my partner Jim Fox always wanted to say, don't forget the other team wants to win too.
Hits, now scores! Heiskanen across, Robertson scores! That will do it here in Dallas. The Stars pick up their 6th win of the season. The Kings, their 6th loss.
It takes time, and I think patience is the key. This year's team, they're gelling really well now, and some of the youngsters are starting to show what they learned by being in the minors.
Here's Fiala walking out of the corner. Kupari scores!
Even a veteran player like Fiala coming to a new team, it takes a while to become acclimated to the players you're playing with, the system you're playing, and all of a sudden now he's coming on and really going to be a big part of this year's Kings team.
It's like, let's face it, you go play in the summer, no one's blocking a shot, and you get a little more time and space. It's casual, you make a mistake, there aren't any repercussions, and it can creep into your game. So I think it's more prevalent early in the year. I didn't see Colorado and Tampa making those hockey 101 mistakes too often in a series last year. At the end of the year, you really bear down and manage it a lot better. And to get to the end of the year, you got to have a good beginning of the year. Hockey 101 comes into play quite quickly.
Todd talks about our identity. To win it all, you got to check well. And when you check well, you're going to end up scoring more goals because of it, because you have the puck more and so forth. There's been a few games where we've done it really well, and you can see it's coming.
Get down, Arvidsson breaking to the front, more to Arvidsson, score!
There's a lot more talk about Hockey 101 in our locker room right now than there was after games 3 and 4. It's needed. We need to play that way. I know there'll be others that think that, if they go that way, they're not going to be able to score. Well, we checked a lot better against the Toronto team, and we were still able to score, so I don't buy that as an excuse. We're going to be who we're going to be. I said actually in Edmonton after Game 7 that we had some work ahead of us and that every year is different. Are we going to be a high event team every night? We better keep scoring 5. If we're going to be a high event team and not put 4 or 5 up on the board, then we got to fix some things. Trent Yanni said it the other day, it's a hard league, and for kids to come in and blow the doors off the league, it doesn't happen real often. And as a result, they tend to get down on themselves, the organization, coaches, everybody gets down on them, and the pressure builds even more. With the evolution of some of these players, Gabe and Kempe, it shows that it takes time, it takes some patience. There's going to be ups and downs.
I think it's important for our guys to see the commitment it takes, because I expect them, and I know these guys are coming in. It's okay. This year, adding Kevin Fiala, couple of young guys are going to come in and play a few games over the year. It's going to help us get to the next level.
There's ways to win hockey games, and you need to play really well defensively to win hockey games. We know we have it in us in that locker room to play that way.
We respect and our system way more than we were at the beginning of the year. This is more Kings hockey right now.
He shoots. That's